Alrighty, let's get this stream started with Fallout 4. There we go. I did actually click streaming this time, so I might have TF2 video earlier. I clicked stream by accident and messed up YouTube because YouTube got confused by having like a half-second stream because it would, you know, you would assume that a half-second, you know, I would have, if I was coding it, I obviously can't, not skilled enough, but I would have put it up sorry. But if I was coding YouTube, I would have put it in such a way that, well, don't tell me it's gone all low res. It does this sometimes. Yes, it has. Oh dear, is the stream work? There he goes. For some reason, my chat viewer was lagging behind. Oh, it's all blurry and horrible. There, that's better. Sorry, it's something that happens with Fallout 4. It's just something that happens is it goes all blurry and horrible if you're not gone in just right. Like if you tabbed out or anything, it goes a bit awkward. Yes, YouTube, stop sending my chat viewer back. Better refresh it. I always have to do that within like the first few seconds. Turn it into the first few seconds. But yeah. Yeah, obviously looting the Commonwealth's a very generic title. I don't know why I'm doing this stream, I don't have a clue. Yeah, my attention at the moment's not really on Fallout 4. Yeah, my attention at the moment is very much on Skyrim, specifically Special Edition. No, you won't be seeing Special Edition for at least... what was the last one? Number 53, so you won't be seeing it for at least 3 months. Not this week, not next week. You won't be seeing it till October. Just checking that. Yeah. You won't be seeing it till October. I'm just sorry, that's just how it will be. Oh no.
You are so very distracting.
Oh no.
You know this, yes? What's up? It is a personal matter. About
At least you ambushes me when you load a save.
my control is worse than before. And you are no help. With your teasing of poor little... But it is not just you. Sometimes it's...
Oh dear. The robot is confused by the synth.
People suggest the strangest and most lurid things. It's all part of being...
Humans are dicks, that's their nature. They're just not very nice. I mean, no other animals as nasty as humans. Maybe the wasp. In fact, no, the wasp is a perfect analogy of humankind, in that it is a bully. It's just a mean bully. That's all it is. That's all humanity is. It's horrible. Humanity is awful. Why do I have a missile launcher? Seriously, why do I have a missile launcher? I actually hit the bird. What? Where's that quest marquee? That's not medtech research. Or is that just where McCready's got stuck? Because that is very clearly Jamaica Plate. I think it's safe to say that McCready has just got stuck. Wow, I still can't believe I haven't done Earl Sterling. Oh yes, help defend Jamaica Plain. That's why I'm out here. There we go. You know, for an attack, considering I have to defend this place.
Hey, want to make something dead? Take a look at what I got.
Now you're the vendor.
Is there anything I need to know about the outpost?
A whole mess of nothing, boss.
You know, there's this attack and then there isn't an attack. Mainly because I don't think that anyone knows how to attack Jamaica Plain, because like, for some reason, like, that it's just not boundaried right. Like, they always seem, like, settlers always seem to like wandering around here. Ugh, Jimmy. That was the poor Brotherhood guy who waddled nearby. I think that's probably one of my operator's drug stashes. Are the operators into drugs, or are they the... No, I always see the operators more as less the drug user and more the drug producer. You know, they strike me more as the producer kind. But yeah, Looting the Commonwealth's a very generic title, and it's... Let's face it, they call... You know, it is... Looting is the technical term. Because you are looting. Yeah, it is very much is looting. While, you know, Commonwealth term seems to be scavving. You know, you're a scaver, which I think is supposed to be like a very, very weird abbreviation of scavenger. And of course, in New Vegas, it was prospector. But to me, prospector is not retrieving it. Prospecting is going out. Yeah, Jamaica Plain, I think because it's a raider settlement, it's a bit confused. But, to me, prospecting is finding something, but not necessarily actually collecting it. You're merely telling a mine, you know, because prospecting and mining is, the prospector finds the ore, and then the miners go and extract it. The prospector doesn't do any extraction. Have I done Jamaica Plain? I'm sure I have, but... Yeah, there's no harm in checking.
Seems to be growing well. I need to assign someone to this.
No, no one wants to attack this place. I think it's the raider settlements bugging out. I think the settlements bugged it. I think because it's raider, they bugged out. I probably lost like 1,000 technical documents. Because you sort of forget that you get them. I'm sure I've been through Jamaica Plain, but there's no harm in looking again. And if YouTube copyright strikes for this, I'm sure, but the way the music's playing, yeah, I've been through here. I'll also strip it bare though. I'll just strip it bare. I've gotten used to doing this on consoles, just absolutely stripping everything there. Oh, and my father's character looks like a complete and utter twat. I mean, he always wears a helmet, so he doesn't actually know that his character's got the Megaton haircut. It's something I put on as a joke. You know, while he wasn't looking, I basically went, grabbed the Megaton and forgot what it's called, their magazine. Got the magazine for it from Fallon's Islands, applied it in secret, and he doesn't have a clue. And he doesn't, you know, and he doesn't believe, you know, he believed my lie when I said, you know, I also made his character's eyes enormous. He hasn't seen those yet. I also made his character have green ears for some reason. You know, I just for some reason found green ears. And he also gave him a silly mustache. Now, he believed that this... I clearly didn't loot this place. See? Looting this place is good. Everyone loves looting. This is a holotape. Yes. But he didn't believe... You know, and then when I said... Because he killed Doc Crocker was obviously dead. And he doesn't know that Dr. Sun actually performs the facial reconstructions as if you have killed Dr. Crocker. So, you know, he believed the lie, so he didn't know how it happened. Like, he didn't believe didn't know how the green ears happened. He didn't know where the silly mustache... I convinced him the silly mustache was there from the start. The green ears, I don't know how I got away with that one, because... I think he just didn't... I don't know if he believed me or not, but... Most pointless door ever. but it was quite funny. I mean, he needs to see the Megatron haircut and have a good laugh at that, because that's really, really bad. Oh, no, there's still no attack here. No, apparently that garbage can is impaled pretty good. Jamaica play will have to defend itself. Maybe not through this radiated scum pond. That's the unmistakable sound of the Gauss rifle. I don't think this is the raider attack, I think this is just raiders. I think that's just raiders coming in from their raider den. Oh well, let's go find somewhere else to loot. But I found it funny that he will probably never know that he's got the Megaton haircut. Because for some reason it looks... Because he had the shaved bowl cut, and I don't think he'll ever notice that he has the Megaton haircut. Because he never actually takes the helmet off. So you probably would never know. It's one of the... It's a joke that will probably take a long time to pay off. Because the only time he's come out, he's never actually not worn a hat. Ever since he picked up the Diamond City armor, which he wore for a long time, and we started his name stopped being Nate and started becoming Twatman, because of how stupid the Diamond City Guard outfit was. You know, because that helmet does not work. If you're trying to be, you're having a serious conversation and you're wearing a Diamond City Guard helmet, you just can't help but look like a complete and utter twat. It was quite funny. But then, the only thing I don't strip on console is weapons, and I'm not getting used to picking them back up. Orange UI, strip everything. Like everything, doesn't matter what it is, just strip it. Because I have the capacity. Oh god, I'm actually going to turn the radio off just for that. I'm sure that turns that off. Oh good, it does, because that is annoying. How the gunners here haven't gone mad, I don't know. Ooh, desk fan. Nope. Because there is no way to turn it off. That's what's funny. Yeah, you'd think that these things, these little pods, would be in at least one of, in some form in the settlements. I mean, let's see, they got legs, which means they can go on pretty much any terrain. If you can dig them in. They've got they are infinitely, they are very much modular. This wall is a separate piece, this wall's a separate piece, obviously this hole's got an end cap and a fan, with an end cap and a non-fan end cap. It's very, very modular system. That's you can see the separate pieces there. That's a separation line. I know it looks like the same, but this is actually a totally different bit of the mesh. And they are like infinitely modular, so I don't know why they aren't in the settlements. It's one of the things that baffles me, is just how some bits should be. Like, you'd think that caravans and shit would be in, but no, you can build like bloody truck trailers, but you can't build something useful like one of those modular pods. Yeah, combat breaking and entering is always funny. And I swear with these wicked shipping trucks, you only find them when you don't have the key. If you have the key, you never find them. I know they're all pre-placed though. I know they're not like Radiant ones. But they have good booty in them. Surprisingly little consider. Oh, I'm actually carrying too much. I need to sell some shit. Well, this is why I don't pick up weapons. I need to go to Diamond City, sell some shit. Oh, really? Oh, here comes the Brotherhood. At least I hear a vertibird, I don't see a vertibird. And I swear it's always Children of Atom up here. You know, it's sort of appropriate to lob a nuke mine at these guys. You know, considering that's kind of their thing, is that they love Atom. So you might as well send them to Atom. At least they have, like... Do you know, I think... Yes, I definitely have a mod that does that, because I'm sure they only have gamma guns on it. Vanilla. Eddie Winter's sub shop. So that's what a Spooky is. Is a Spooky basically a meatball? Or is it what in this country we call a faggot, which is basically a meatball? It's... You know, I'm sure faggots in this country are meatballs. As food, you know, faggot in food terms and not general British insult terms are... I'm sure they're a type of meatball. And looks like a Spooky is the same. Maybe that's the American version of a faggot, because faggot's kind of offensive. And no, if you don't believe me, look up faggot food and you will find them. It's... You know, it's... Yes, this does not have animations for underwater. Or power armor. So it's like, I don't know why it doesn't have animations for underwater, because nothing has underwater animations. Because they never actually bothered in putting that in. Why is there a random red line? Really? This guy died in like 2 shots? Dooless. It's not even worth stripping that one. Gotta make my way back to Diamond City. Hopefully I can find Diamond City, because apparently I've been looting too much and I've got too much shit. Oh, it's gunners. I'm not even gonna bother with them. Crabbies. God, look. I'm too heavy. Let's see what level up I can get, because I've got like max perks in most... Oh no, I haven't got all useful perks yet. Let's eat some shit. I'm not gonna save dropping it. No, I don't want to have a beer because I'll get addicted to bloody crap. There, that will do.
Let's try.
Are they mine? Yep. Sometimes you just gotta check from a distance. Just gotta be careful, because you obviously random encounters can be anything. You must be an old one. Yep, you're an old one. Let's refresh you. That must be you. Let's recycle you. Because at least this way they'll get a refreshed level. This when they do respawn. Obviously they'll all be bloody nude for a while, but... Because for some reason they don't like to equip it when you recycle them. 35 cool. Actually trying to find where I'm going. I can't loot enough. What I don't get with looting is why you don't loot like useful shit like this. I mean, all this metal is like a gold mine, and yet you don't loot it. Like certain bits of certain skeletons you can loot, and certain ones you can't. Yeah, Jamaica Plain finally defended itself from an attack because the attack didn't exist. How it successfully defended itself is because the attack didn't exist. I think I'm getting into a bit with Diamond City. I saw ferals. I don't see ferals no more, so I think if there were any, it killed them. I don't have a house. There's a question. Have I done Cabot House? No.
I have a very bad feeling about this place.
There's a lot I haven't done on these streams, actually. There's clearly a lot, you know, clearly getting the obvious real. I love Havoc physics, they just don't make any sense. Ah, Super Mutants orders. I need to read them, I need to see it myself. Scrolling. That's one thing console is better at, is you can just hold the button down. I mean, the Super Mutants, I got 9 of these, really. Kill, loot, return. Do they even need that writing down? How thick do you have to be to need that writing down? Like, seriously. How thick do you have to be to need that writing down? That's cheap. Mass fusion? Diamond City isn't near mass fusion. I'm using the map. I can never find Diamond City when I want to. Like, ever. I don't know why, but I can never find Diamond City. It's Voltec Regional, I think? Yep. Not many buildings that are bright blue. Most things are kind of green. That overloaded me. I keep forgetting I'm right on a weight limit. It's like being on console all over again. It's like being on console, it's horrible. But I daren't push it any higher because otherwise I'll start getting into the issues I have with regular Skyrim and New Vegas, where if you push it too far you just overload it. I thought this guy was supposed to have a missile launcher. Oh, bird time again. Yeah, he does have a missile launcher. Why did that super mutant come at me with a bloody board? I couldn't resist it. I couldn't resist. Eat blood bug. Eat like 5 blood bugs. Because like your numbing capacities are ridiculous. Where are you shooting me from? Also, if you think wearing ballistic weave underneath armor is overpowered, then would I kindly refer you to the army fatigues? Really? I haven't even been to Backstreet Apparel? Really? I have not done a lot on these streams. Here, Diamond City. There it is. Great green walls. Yeah, you most fail of guards. Actually, would it be quicker to go this way? It might be quicker to go this way. Let's bring out my shitmo pistol, which is actually a good pistol because it's cornflakes. Was this the hole that was patched up with a bookcase? Nah, I think that's the guard post. You're almost home. Well, home plate is kind of crap, so no. You know, to me, Diamond City does not have the appeal of the other wasteland cities, especially from Fallout 3. I mean, Megaton, that will always remain in my, that will always remain close to my heart because of the big bomb in the middle of it. You know, Megaton's like, that's the first time I saw what was truly considered a wasteland town. Because nothing in New Vegas, New Vegas' towns are pretty, how do I say it, pre-war. They're pretty untouched. Well, Megaton, that is a scrap town.
They ain't real fond of ghouls in this town.
But Diamond City just doesn't have it for me. It's got like this weird tower in the middle. the Blade Runner reference, F-bar, and that's about it. It's kind of pointless.
Got everything you could need. Man.
Yeah.
Looking for a job.
Yeah, I got some. I hear some grows out near.
I'd have money.
Deal with some money.
All right. How about 100?
He's a chem dealer, he can have more money than that.
A while, so.
All right.
Yeah, more money, druggy.
That's all I can say.
Actually, I think I have.
Well,
Also, console also reminded me just how annoying Idiot Savant is. Every 5 bloody minutes, every time it procs is just
thanks again for the fern. Plants like that are hard to come.
It's infuriating.
Some chems.
It is really,
Fern collection.
it's really infuriating. There's a reason why there's so many mods that mute it.
The browse.
Got your fix.
There's reasons why there's so many mods that hides it. I'll start selling all this shite. I really need to finish that bloody museum. Oh yeah, you don't have like anything to buy, do you? I'll buy your drip. Oh. And there's a reason why I don't bother with you 99% of the time. Crazy murder.
I don't know you. Just keep.
Really? I've not even talked to Murder? What have I done on this stream?
Why would you think?
Why wouldn't I? The synth looks just.
Why would you think the Brotherhood Sentinel was a synth?
And everything. So, are you?
Yeah, we have the synth data.
Human as the day I was.
Well, you do look. All right.
Oh man, you maniac.
Just don't call it.
Paranoid maniac. Always buy all the ammo, because it's the only way I'll ever shift all my garbage. Also, there's another thing I noticed on Skyrim Special Edition is, you think the Creation Club offerings for Fallout 4 are bad? Seriously, look at the Skyrim ones, they are awful. There's very few of them. And the joke one, that's the pet mud crab with the dwarven armour, that is actually the best of the lot. I am not kidding. Kinda sad when the joke one is actually the best one. But it is they're so bad. Most of them are also really buggy, like really broken buggy. Like even though like add just like, for example, the Chrysomere one, all it does is add a weapon, and apparently that has like massive bugs with it. And the brilliant thing is that weapon is already added by the unofficial DLC Legacy of the Dragonborn, so it's kind of completely pointless.
Girl, right?
How can I have not talked to anyone in Diamond City?
I'm the new girl.
Well, it's good to have you here.
I hardly knew. I've been through here before, surely. How have I not done anything in here? But yeah, the Skyrim Special Edition Creation Club mods are really bad. Yeah, modders have already done most of them, and the modders have already done them better. I mean, credit where it's due. Fallout 4's no one had done the armor skins before. And the armor skins are actually, they're quite nice. You know, the prices are extreme, but there's an actual, there is actually things that you would want in the Fallout 4 one. I can't say the same for Skyrim. Why do I have a shitty? I swear I saw a shitty pipe pistol. Yeah, there it is, pipey to snipey. Yeah, so much shit. Nuclear grenades, get rid of the automatic bloody rifle. Ooh. Yes. It's the reason I've got so much shit, isn't there? So I clearly haven't been doing any selling runs ever. Oh, yeah, this is a funny story. I know it's not really related to Fallout 4, but since when does anything I talk about relate to the game I'm playing? But Skyrim Special Edition. Port my Sharkling race mod, basically the same thing that, you know, the race I am in my Skyrim streams. Converted the meshes, crashed on load if I tried to use it. Removed the try files, no longer crashed on load, but obviously no more morphing. You know, couldn't change the appearance much. Then I tried adding the try files one by one, that didn't work, nothing came of that. Then, I thought, oh fuck it, I'm just going to try sticking the old files in there. Old nifs, old try files. Works perfectly. Because only in Skyrim would such shit fly. Oh, cappy glasses, keep those because they're kind of unique. Cappy glasses. They're hideous, but they're unique. Child of Atom. The museum, yeah, speaking of the museum, which desperately needs finishing because just somewhere to dump all this shit, I just don't feel the urge to work on it, and spend half my time, it looks like ass. I can't make it look good because I just can't. There's too many assets in Fallout 4, for lack of a better word. There is just way too many assets to choose from. And I'm using the Vault, which is one of the more limited sets. The Vault is definitely one of the more limited sets, but I'm on the last bit. Then I have to do the edits, putting it in the world and such, but it is getting there really, really slowly because I'm really not inclined to work on it. You know, creative urges are funny things. If you've never had them, though, and this probably won't make any sense, but with creativity, it comes sporadically. One day you'll have an urge to do massive amounts of creativity work, and another day you'll have no urge to do any at all. Keep the mascot head, keep Mason's outfit. Oh god, how much crap do I have? Look, seriously, how much shit do I have? So much shit. But creativity is an urge, it really is, and it's... If you don't do it right, you're not... You know, if you just try and force it, it doesn't work. You know, you don't... You'll just work so slowly that you don't get anything done. It's just one of those things that you just got to be in the mood. And to be honest, dealing with a creation kit is not exactly my idea of a fun time. Because the Fallout 4's creation kit is atrocious. How long have I... Here's a game. How long have I spent this video just selling shit? Oh, am I finally in the positive? Am I actually making money? No. So much... How much shit have I got? Actually, no, I'm not one gallery away. I've got the Factions gallery left, and I've also got the... I don't know what I'm calling it yet, but the free-for-all space, which is just a few displays on their own. Finally. Buy a squad, I know. I've got a World Series bat.
2076 World Series baseball bat. Interested?
What? Oh, that's an original.
I love how he knows about that, but doesn't know about anything about baseball.
This is a rare find.
Dang. All right.
You know what? I've grown attached to her. Make it 300.
That's outrageous. No, you can't.
Why is he so sunburned? Like, why?
Actually, I'm thinking.
All right.
You got a deal.
Here's your caps. Thank you. Thank you.
Seriously, buy some suntan lotion. Or you're wearing a bloody hat? How have you got such a badly burnt face? Doesn't even make sense. That robot is shit. It only buys food. It is the worst vendor in the game.
Hey, Scavver.
Come in, we're friendly.
I've got a
Polly is possibly the most miserable cow in Diamond City. And Diamond City has a few. At least you can sell shit to her that isn't just food. Bloody Protectron you can only sell food to. There, have a million gas masks. Why do I have like 12 gas masks? Oh, I better go see Travis. Get that going. How do they know that Curie is a robot? I mean, granted, it's if you've ever heard of Miss Nanny, you'll recognise the accent, but... better see Travis just get this going. Hello, awkward oddball.
Travis.
This radio station,
To be honest, with Travis, I actually prefer his wussy. You know, I didn't like him at first, but I actually grew to like wussy Travis. I actually think he was quite funny because he's just incompetent little wuss. You know, it's kind of. I find his confident one is just like really grating. It's like, it's so awful. But a quest is a quest, much like this place. Seriously, killing that guy is so rewarding. See,
Come on, Darcy, let's go.
take it easy.
see.
I don't think she wants to leave just yet.
Hey, this is between me and my wife. Why don't you mind your own damn business for once?
Oh, God, Paul, why do you always have to make a scene? Pour me another drink.
Oh dear.
Darcy, I just want you to come home.
I'm just gonna make a mess of this establishment because I don't like Upper Stands residents at all.
Do what, Paul? You keep away from my wife, goddammit.
You'd better get out of here before you do something stupid.
Son of a bitch.
I don't like Upper Stands residents, they're all arrogant assholes. They deserve their bar trashing.
Go on. Get out of here.
I'll be at home, Darcy, taking care of our son.
And Paul has just gone through the door. Go through the door. Go on. There we go.
Sorry I had to see that. Things are usually a lot...
What was that argument about?
Nothing.
Right?
You see, Darcy, he's not a bad guy, really. Just a little...
Shut up. I don't come here to... You there! Why don't you make yourself...
You don't look like you need another drink.
Aren't you all high and mighty then? Why don't
Arrogant Upper Standers. They're horrible.
Lighten up, Darcy. This isn't your own... Now, can I get you something to drink?
Nah.
Need anything?
No. I gotta see Paul and find the fucker, because he waddles off and then you gotta find him to start the quest. Might as well do it while I'm here. Gotta steal someone's kill them and loot their chems.
I may have been
There he is. No one else wears that tasteless blue jacket.
Excuse me.
Hey, you there. I have a question for you.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
You were in the tap house.
You got beaten up by the bartender.
Yeah. Good old Henry Cook. Everybody, I'm supposed to pretend I don't know he's sleeping with her.
He is, though, that's kind of the thing. Even though he says he isn't, he then admits he is later on. It's kind of a mess.
So, where do I come in?
I'm going to go back and talk to him. You saw? He won't take me seriously otherwise.
Right? You're gonna have to make it worth my while.
Is it typical to charge for this kind of service?
Yes, Curie, it is.
I can only pay you 80.
You are hired goons. That is kind of your The word hired is you know,
This'll work better if I...
the word hired goon,
Sure.
Just get him to leave Darcy.
you know, the word hired goon is,
I'll make sure Cook gets the message.
Good.
you know, you don't, you know, when you bring muscle to a situation, they're basically hired muscle, that's what they're for. They're just paid there to look intimidating. Ugh, this door is not very well made. Middle of it, you can't activate. Why?
I just have to close up.
You're Henry Cook, right?
That's right. This is my place. Why?
Right. Are you sleeping with Paul Pembroke's wife?
Blunts!
Don't see what business it is.
We can do this the hard way, if you want.
I've left tougher than you bleeding in the dirt. You better turn.
Can't see the giant synth in power armor behind me.
Way really means.
I'm counting to 3.
I love how he actually thinks he could beat me up, even though I've got like massive amounts of backup.
Hold up. Don't get crazy on me. We can talk this out. This whole thing with Darcy. Not like I planned it or anything. Look.
She's not even nice. Why'd you want her?
I won't even let her in my bar.
No. Paul wanted me to make you suffer.
Okay, okay. I get it. I have an idea. Something I've been thinking.
This had better be good.
Here's the deal. I have some other... one of them is helping Nelson Latimer spend his day.
Oh, he deserves to die. To the point.
I'm getting to it. You and Nelson are supposed to be meeting some... My plan is simple.
Hold on.
Yeah?
Why smuggle chems?
Smuggle chems that have done-
There's a chem dealer like 5 meters away. How can you not? What, Mayor McDonough? You mean a dead Mayor McDonough? How does he take a cut of the chems taken to town when Mayor McDonough be dead?
Come in. He fronts the cash. I make the... Anything else?
What about afterwards?
You know, this doesn't even make sense to do after McDonough's dead because the whole reason for doing drug smuggling is pointless because McDonough is dead and there's no new mayor.
That's it.
Okay.
I'm in. Let's do this.
Now...
What? This just makes no sense.
Right?
You know, this just makes no sense why you would do... Why you would smuggle chems into Diamond City when McDonough can't take a cup anymore because he's dead. You know, that doesn't... That's just one of the illogics of the quests. If you don't...
You make that robot yourself? Must be wicked smart.
If you don't, you know, do it when you get here, it doesn't really make sense.
You look like you could use a drink.
Also, apparently McDonough can turn before you've completed the main quest. Because I saw it happen on console, which obviously is vanilla, so there's nothing else at work.
Cook has a plan to make us both rich.
If you think it's a good idea, I'm in.
Note says the meet is near the Backstreet Apparel building.
Oh yeah, down along.
Ugh, extreme close-up.
So much more for my life than this. Ugh.
Yeah, let's move out of these tiny little houses before we're crushed. Because you know, it's tight with a companion. It's really tight with more than one companion. I mean, Travis's is particularly funny if you have every companion you sort of can't move at all. If you're going to go that slowly, I'm going to have to run. What? Stick with you? I've got the heavy firepower, why would I need to stick with you? Yes, and this is something I learned you could do on console. I didn't realise you could move shit around before. Also, console has nasty lag issues in City. Like, really nasty. You really feel it slugging. You know, you can see why a lot of people on PC have issues with Inner Boston when Inner Boston is so bad that it lags the consoles out. You know, the consoles can barely run Inner Boston at all. Vanilla, and of course anyone who mods it was going to have even more issues.
Son of a bitch!
Why is bitch capitalized? It wasn't that inflection wasn't that strong. You gotta love some weird subtitling. Yeah, but going back to Special Edition, because it really is what my mind's sort of focused on at the moment in terms of gaming. You know, I'm not really that into, you know, Skyrim sort of taken over at the moment as a point of focus, but the special edition does run very, very smoothly. You know, it's got, you know, it runs as smooth as Fallout 4 does in the without like being lag, no lag at all. Even on my sister's laptop, it runs well, and she's only getting like 25 frames, and it's running smoother. And it runs smoother than Skyrim did on like 40 frames. It's weird. Don't know why, but they must have put some smoothing in the system because something is making. Oh, Raider! Why did you? Oh dear.
Visual contact broken. Where are you?
Where are they?
Continue the activity.
There you are. Where's the last one? Come on, where are you? Little Raider. Come on, little Raider, where are you? Where's little... Oh, the dead little Raider now. Are they... There's no harm in looting Raiders. There's their booty crate. Every location that's marked on the map has a booty crate, pretty much. At least that's full of default hostiles, anyway. It's one of those funny things with Fallout 4 is like every location has the booty crate. For no good reason. I mean, some places that are just full of creatures have a booty crate, which makes no sense. I mean, in a Raider it makes sense they have a big stash in one tub, but... anyone else? Not really.
Cook won't be bothering Darcy anymore.
Good. I knew you could handle him. Oh, and I managed to scrape together. So, what happened?
18?
Right.
Anyway.
Sure. Good luck.
Thanks.
18? I said 80, and he gave me 18. Must have misheard. Oh, if Cook can't be asked to be there, I'm not gonna...
Relax. I'm sure he'll be here any minute.
This is bullshit.
Hey there.
You better get the fuck out of here if you know what's good for you.
Why?
I'm here for the chems and the money. Oh. And to kill you all.
What? Shit!
This guy... Oh, he needs to die with a headshot. Oh. He needs to have his head blown off. Wow, that was quick.
Don't move.
You don't have to.
Do you have a fucking pipe pistol? How garbage is your equipment? And her equipment is randomized. Who the hell is that?
How can I be sure you won't send anyone after me?
You're not actually thinking about leaving her alive.
I'll tell Morosky it was Gunners, okay? You can trust me. And
Why do I not trust any ghoul with hair anymore? The Bobby Noo-Noos.
this is nothing.
What's at this chem lab?
More chems than you can imagine. But you'll never find it without my help.
You can actually get it first. You can actually be there and she gets confused. You can still let her live, though.
Okay. I'm trusting you, right? The lab is in the old Forley fish.
What's so secure about that?
The place is overrun with feral ghouls, which don't even look twice at my crew.
You know, ghoulification's actually a load of benefits. Yeah, you lose your nose, but...
Pretty slick. But I assume that's not the end of it.
You assume, right? The real security is a system of tricks.
Or you can just brute force the terminal.
Exactly the right order to open the door to the lab. You never even know the lab was there when the door is closed.
Except there's a random terminal.
You seem awfully proud of this lab.
Yeah, I am. Morosky's operation wouldn't be nothing without me. There's a terminal that will bypass the tripwires and open the door to the lab. and I have the password. So, I have your...
And you promise not to that I had anything to do with this?
Yeah.
Murawski's not the problem.
I already told you. The password is Applejack. There. Now you've got everything.
How American.
I hope you can live with that.
Sorry, Trish. So that's that. I told you.
Well, Cook is a dick. You can spare her if Cook isn't around. Like he dies in the fight because he can.
If that's your problem now, I'm leaving town for good. Should make things easier for Paul to have me back.
What? Paul, who's standing right here.
There's no plausible way I could explain to Murawski how I wasn't involved in this unless I die here along with everyone else.
Just like that? You're leaving town and never coming back?
Yeah. You won't be able to blame me for all your problems anymore.
You're leaving already?
I have to have the sarcastic.
I think I'm getting too old for your kind of fun.
I don't think he got the sarcasm.
Hey, Paul.
So, it's just the two of us. 50-50 seems fair to me.
What are you gonna do with the money?
Now the cook is gone.
He desperately needs the money if he could only scrape together 18 cats.
She's always wanted. So you're fine with 50?
That works for me.
Great. Then you take the money from Nelson, I'll take the chem.
Hancock analyzes me? What?
Aren't the chems worth more than the money?
Sure. If you owned a chems shop right here, but I'll have to pay the mayor his cut, plus move all this back.
What, mayor? There isn't a mayor anymore. Why do people keep talking about mayor? He's kind of deadified.
Sure.
Yeah, thanks. I appreciate it. It's just being out here with you. It's I didn't realize most of I skipped out on my family. Hell, running, but being here with you for the
Yeah, because he's actually pretty. Hancock might actually be like the youngest school.
right and running.
Well, other than Billy, but Billy doesn't count because Billy makes no sense.
Sharpen up the whether it's fate
But
or destiny.
I think Hancock is actually the youngest school because most of them are pre-war. Hancock isn't.
I turned one of the nastiest settlements in the Commonwealth into a for being out.
Oh god, he's going on.
And then maybe all my running.
It doesn't matter what you did.
Blah 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 blah.
What you do from now on.
I know a lot of bookies like this. I feel what you're getting at. So let me get to the point. Throwing in with you, it's like I found a part of myself I never realized was missing. It happens sometimes when you're a ghoul. If I hadn't taken up
Do ghouls have memory issues?
getting gnawed on by rad roaches.
I don't know, I think getting killed by rad roaches is still pretty embarrassing.
Oh. That really means a lot to me. Thank you, Hancock.
Just calling them like I see them. Well, I know I could stay.
I think most companions are romanceable except X6 and Strong and Codsworth, but Codsworth for obvious. There you know, because Curie you can romance, which is just disturbing, before, especially when you consider that it's a Miss Nanny. So Hancock.
A little something to liven up the day.
It's time we part.
Go to the slog.
All good things gotta end.
See, I don't think the companions were meant to be able to be sent to settlements. Apparently, I don't have the slog. I have Egertos Marina. I actually have that place. I don't remember having that place. Yeah, we'll send you to Red Rocket because that's where I always dump companions. But you were supposed to. I think you were supposed. They weren't supposed to. Well, here's a question: do I have Curie's perk? Because I would like to get rid of her. That's the operator's perks. Blah 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 blah. I don't actually remember what it's called. Yeah, it's ISO doped. I think it's combat medic Curie, which I don't have. I have ISO doped, which is Hancock's, but I don't have Curie's weirdly. A magnet frog.
we can leave that behind.
Now, Rowski's Commonwealth, which is all the way to the east. What's that pointing at? Really, I haven't been Bedford Station either? Why have I not been anywhere? What, like level 70? Yeah, 78, and I haven't been like places that are really, really bog standard. Like, how is that even possible? How have I not done half of this shit? Honestly wondering how I've missed all this shit.
Pretty sure we're not alone.
Oh, I don't know if I hit that headshot or not. Oh, fuck it, sometimes you just have the bats. If it moves, kill it. If it doesn't move, strip it. Do. Yeah, I better stim. What? No. Oh, it's only a teddy on the toilet. Nope. Here, Raider. Yeah, your troubleshooter's machete. Woo! You gotta look like shitty legendaries. How that worked, I don't know. You know, because you saw how little damage it did. Dog's pistols are pretty useful weapon. You know, the 4.4s are pretty powerful. That's about it. They're slow but powerful, as you'd expect from a revolver. There we go, Grognet the Barbarian. Like many million fishy. Booty. I'll go wrong with booty. Yeah, oh, I can't break the lock. I'll shove bobby pins into it until it opens. I gotta find a sweet spot. Small emotions. With Master Orc, you just have to use small emotions to find it. Oh, doing these on console was horrible though. Because you had such imprecise movements. There we go. More booty to loot. Can't go wrong with looting the booty. Like, you'd think that you could take like a lantern or something, because you can take the ones that are off, but you can't take the ones that are on. Just strip the Commonwealth, because there's like leave nothing. Like never leave anything. Where did he pick that up? Where did he pick up an institute? Fucking Milas. Nope. Wait a minute.
Come on, I dare you.
Oh, you're actually on the lower floor, are you, little raider? Pathetic. Raiders always are. Now, I was going east to the Chem Lab with the password Applejack. How someone so fat can run so far is a mystery. You know, I can run like 3 feet before I die. Running is not something I'm good at, or most fat people are good at. Actually, it's sort of a very yeah, because running is kind of mutually exclusive to being a massive fat ass. Yeah, they're kind of mutually they're one of those things that's just sort of mutually exclusive. Let's actually just see if the weapons have got extreme range. Let's see, you got the old pistol that's got a range of... Yes. Why has that got such a short range? Rifle, yeah, it did increase the range on them. Obviously, heavy weapons don't. Yeah, but, so that's a pistol and got range. So why is that so short range? Or does the 10mm just have really short range? I don't know. It could just be the 10mm has a really short range. Who leaves ammo in the garbage can? How do you even find ammo among the garbage? You know, it's one of those things where you seriously start to wonder how you can find like something as small as a bit of ammo in the garbage can. Don't think Swan ever respawns. And Swan's the one enemy that actually returns to his spot. Every other enemy will follow you pretty much infinitely, but Swan, as soon as you go like leave the park, really, Swan just completely stops following you. Oh no! Ferals! Ferals. They're a pain in the arse. Because they just sort of flail and they kill you. No healing rads even at night. I think I'm healing rads even at night. I must have a perk that heals rads regardless. I hear a plasma rifle. I hear the squelching of a plasma weapon. Because for some reason plasma's... Unless it's a distant alien blaster, I haven't heard that. But yeah, but plasma is definitely a very distinct squelching noise that's kind of horrible. Not as nasty as brain fungus, though. Nothing's as nasty as brain fungus. Nope, miss both. My scout accuracy is terrible. This is definitely something you would want to do at night. Doing this with companions is just no. Because they just foul it. You've got... where's the ladder? You know, because it's effectively only 4 bits. There's 5 tripwires, but effectively only 4 bits. And they go off when you get it right. Because the last one is up on the roof. And basically serves as a trigger to open the door. There's this legendary charge feral. That's not a legendary chart. That's a legendary chart. And I missed. And I shot him again! And I missed. And then I missed again. Because my accuracy is fucking atrocious. Yay! All for a shitty legendary. Like the shittiest of legendaries. That just serves to open the door. Wait for the door to open. There it goes. Rowski's Chem Lab. Shoot some hazmat ghouls, because apparently ghouls need to wear hazmat suits.
Let's do this.
What
just happened?
Vigorous exercise.
Not really exactly a defensive guard, are they? You know, if this is where all the chems were, where are all the chems? There isn't actually much in the way of ingredients here to make chems. Also, you cannot go through the back way, which is inside. You need power armor to get up there, because, trust me, I've tried. On console, I actually desperately tried using a trio of barrels, but apparently you fall through the barrels to get in here, because he cocked up and killed her and broke the code, and we didn't want to fart around with the thing outside because it kind of looks worse than it is. And of course the internet was not helpful, as it always has been recently. You know, the internet's an amazing tool for finding information, but it's also an amazing tool for finding absolutely fuck all. It's one of those things where it can be very good and very bad at the same time. You must strip this place. Like, absolutely strip it. Money in a trash can. How un-American. I wouldn't like money be used for like wrapping your drugs. Make some drugs, make some free XP for nothing. A jet is basically you're inhaling shit, basically. How delightful! I already mentioned that they have a carrot flavour. Wow, I have a lot of hub flour. I've now produced more drugs than Morowski ever did. Oh, let's make some jet. Only because I want to really make up my mountains of psycho jets, so I need 13 more jet. My finger got tired, I had to change finger. There we go. Don't need to make more jet. Let's make some... Let's make some of... Now, this doesn't actually require anything special. See, they require special shit. They require special shit. Let's make radaways and lots of them. Skin packs. Use the rest of the blood packs for that. Okay, just convert nukes to nuke-a-nukes. Let's make as many bottle cap mines as we can. Yeah, we got levels just from building shit. Brilliant, that. See, it's something you should always do. If pick up food, cook it, sell it. Just don't bother with. You know, it's just free XP and free money. Quick hands are so pointless. Blitz is just retarded. It's you know, it's one of the perks I would say is way too good. Yeah, makes a bloody mess. So fortune finder's kind of pointless. All weapon perks are maxed out. Lead belly is so pointless once you've got like rad curing. Yeah, once you've got like solar powered, yes, rad now damage, but now we can slowly heal. Yes, good, which Ghoulish is that's why. But when these 2 plus this basically makes this completely redundant. That just becomes redundant as you get to higher levels where limb damage is no longer a thing. So many shitty perks. So little time. There. That'll do. It goes off so infrequently, but it will do. There we go. Use the terminal. Because this terminal door's locked, so you can't come in this way. I think this door should have been open regardless, so you could come in this way, because there's no reason why you can't. I mean, yeah, sure. Because I even tried to do the climb up the wall with like a bucket trick, and it didn't work. I even tried that, but in this basement area down here, there were some barrels. Here. And for some reason, even if you turn them the other way up, you still can't stand on them. Oh, ferals. Oh no, rotting ferals. Ow. Ferals. Pain in the arse, ferals. To defending the booty. I don't think Curie realises that sanitary is no longer a thing in this world. Considering what we eat, I don't think anyone cares that handling the dead is unsanitary. I think the dead are actually cleaner than some of the things we eat. They're considerably more fresh than a lot of things they eat. Wounding! That would be a good find if you're going automatic. What the fuck? I thought it was supposed to make them like friendly to you and not hostile to other groups. Oh well. Dead ghoul is dead ghoul. Why are you picking up an ammo bucket for? Same reason I'm picking everything up. Because I can. Because the goal of the world is to strip the Commonwealth. Value? Nah. I don't know what blowing up fire extinguishers is supposed to do. It's one of those things where I just don't know what it's supposed to do. Ah, there she blows. Capitalism and you! How American. Capitalism is not good. It goes... capitalism just doesn't work. You have to be... You can't just be capitalist because it doesn't work. Look at America. You get the likes of Donald Trump as your president. A reality TV star and world's not very good businessman. He thinks he's a good businessman, but he kind of isn't. He could have just if he just put the money in certain investments, he would have just made more with his small loan of $1 million. Which in America probably isn't that much, because there's some with like truly ridiculous amounts of money in America. Protectomotron! Activate! Move along. Oh, no. Couldn't even come out of its pod before it died. Booty. Now, you're probably wondering why I pick up all this booty. It's just because it's obsessional. It's just one of those things, it's an obsession. because I actually give myself large resources. It was primarily for the days when I actually built settlements before I realised toggle gold mode, but or for those times when I want to build a fucking automatron, because seriously, if you don't use gold mode, you really need serious resources to make that shit. Automatrons are not they're the best companion you'll ever have. They're aggressive, they're powerful, but they're terrible for anything else. I mean, because they're just really resource intensive. Now, oh, super mutants don't have any booty. I think they're all dead anyway. Yeah, they're all dead anyway. Delightful. Perfect. What random encounter is down here, I wonder? Because there is a random encounter spot. I tend to have the food paste one, typically. Pick one. Ooh. Let's go. North. Boink. Ooh, booty. Why is this all in garbage can? Pre-war donut mix. Yum. A 200-year-old donut mix. That's going to be disgusting. That is going to be... you know, it is so bad that someone threw it away pre-war. How bad does it have to be for someone to have... That must be skank. Skank in a box. Oh no. Caps have been sent to Nuka World. No, I can't climb a... Can't climb a boot. Because the boot sits really high in the water. Oh no! Super mutants! The Commonwealth superior race! Yeah, the superior race that commits... commits suicide. Why would... If you're the superior race, why would you do that? Doesn't sound much like a super mutant. That sounds more... I mean, the dialogue sounds like it, but the voice didn't. Oh dear, there's a super mutant stuck on the boat. Where is this thing? It says yeah as it dies. Oh, super mutants. They aren't very bright, are they? Yep. Sometimes you learn just not to bother. There's nothing even in here. There's not much here to loot. There's coffee cups, but I can't even be bothered to find all of those. Dead trader. Now there's Custom House Tower, the most disappointing place in Fallout 4. I expected to go up in the tower. But no, it's basically empty. It might as well have no door. It's that empty. You know, it's that level of empty, it might as well have no door. You know, I would expect a landmark like that to have a proper interior. You know, seeing as Custom House Tower is kind of one of the landmarks of Boston. Radical stack. They are essential to kill on console because you need the grilled rad stacks carry weight. Sorry, I'm obsessional about blowing cars up. I have to blow them up every so often. Where are the super mutants? Isn't that supposed to be somewhere around here, or is that the other end of Old North Church? has turned the railroad hostile. I thought they already were. You know, the railroad makes no sense. No one else cares I bring the courser nearby. You know, no other faction turns immediately hostile against you just for having a companion, other than the Brotherhood and Dance because Dance is basically the companion that's just utterly fucked. Like, there's no... Because let's face it, unless you are enemies with a Brotherhood, in which case you can't get Dance anyway. Having the Brotherhood attack you on sight, considering how omnipresent they are kind of... you are likely to run into them anywhere. Oh, mines. Who knew? You know, Dance is just so fucked by companion standards. I've never seen any companion in any other Fallout game be as fucked as Dance is. Because you basically you can't use him. He is by far the best companion for combat capability. I mean, he's got permanent power armor T60 or XO1. And he's got a laser rifle, which is one of the best companion weapons. And he spams it like crazy. He's by far one of the best companions. But he's also the one companion that you can't really use. You know, he's kind of the one companion you can't actually use. Because taking him anywhere near Brotherhood makes them hostile. Oh shit! Oh dear. I was curious that I had to loot. Ow! That hurt me more than the Deathclaw did. Firing a missile at my face is probably not a wise idea. Ow! The Deathclaw better than me. The Deathclaw... Oh, fuck it. I'm just gonna consume about 100 stim packs. There. There we go. Skyrim sweet... Classic sweet roll there. Perfect. Now I've got full health again. And I can't use this bloody missile launcher because it's too close prox. Oh good, his leg's been crippled. Why is X6 not attacking? Oh good, it actually had a useful legendary. No.
Hey. Yeah.
Why? Where is your minigun gone? Sometimes I swear you have to just re-equip companions.
Commonwealth Savings Bank of McCready, open for business.
Oh, McCready. You think you're funny? Here, let's take that Institute pistol off you. It doesn't suit you. Take your... Oh, Doglet's barking for some reason. Don't know why. Oh, also streams are slightly rescheduled now. Instead of being 11 to 1 British time, they're now about 10:30 to half 12 British time, roughly. It's just... I've had to reschedule. And you saw what happens when I don't reschedule, which happened with the last New Vegas stream. Which is why I don't stream when she's around. Because my mother has issues when it comes to personal space, privacy, and any other things. She's, you know, my father I have no issues with. He doesn't come knocking if I tell him not to. She does! In that, on Friday, it wasn't just the fact that she came barging in here, hearing you talk, because she's rude. She's very rude. She's good at rude. But my father specifically told her, don't, Jackie is busy. And she ignored him. And came up here and talking and ignored that and barged straight in. Because she's a rude, just rude. Wow. A trailer door that isn't on a wicked shipping? That's unusual.
Nice.
I mean, it's not. That's where the booty crate is. Every patrol spot has a booty crate somewhere. It might be in the truck. It might not. You know, I think if you what does it just make Fallout 4 better is to make all trucks have interiors. You know, all truck carrot. I mean, I know why they've locked a few of them off. It's because they Fallout 3 in particular. I mean, I haven't gone to Lexington either. Where have I been? Seriously, I haven't been anywhere. But I know why they did it. It's because it's better to have it locked off with a busted door that you can't open than a. You know, it's better to have it locked up than have it just barren and empty. Because that looks even worse, to be honest. I mean, I don't know why they can't put a few things in them. I mean, it doesn't even have to have an actual booty. It could just be a few, like, broken crates. Oh, fucking throw a long grenade in there. If they're wiggling, they're gonna hatch. Guaranteed. No Mirelurks in that one. Oh, my father hates Mirelurks, by the way. Like, really hates them. Quite amusing. It's because they resist weapons quite well. Wow, really rude. I forgot the. Oh! I would say where's the checkpoint, but. Oh wow, I spazzed out. Did the Raiders really think they would win with a bloody baseball bat? Again, all of these were put in. No, they're all low level and they're all like they haven't. Oh, you need refreshing.
Liberated the Commonwealth, but our job is far from over.
There he is. You can tell he's refreshed because he's now Nudo.
I hope I live long enough to
He is now Nudo. And it's when I come back to them and they're still Nudo, then it'll be a problem. Sometimes I feel like just killing them with console could refresh them. But I don't think the power armor guys will have a refresh. Oh god, this is mole rat hell. Like seriously, this place is just met a million mole rats. At least when you first come here, this mound is just like a billion mole rats. It's amazing. I mean, this is an amazing trash mountain. Absolutely amazing trash mountain. I mean, look at it. It's nothing but trash, a massive pile. And, you know, that would be valuable resources to scavenge for making a shitty settlement. Except the steel and wood you get off cars and trees is more than enough to build any settlement worth of wood, seriously. One thing you'll never need is wood and steel. Because scrapping, even though just like the cars and a few dead like collapsed twigs in a settlement will give you massive quantities of it. Oh, it's a charred feral. Ew. Delightful bloat flies. Such disgusting creatures. Look at it, exploding a green ball. Where's this combat rifle that I have to pick up because I've got the... No! That doesn't even work! How do you even stick such a long weapon in there? Oh, it's... Oh dear, is he up? He's completely delimbed. Oh, that's tragic. That is tragic, that one. I do love when they like completely delimb a feral. I mean, shoot the leg. I have seen one running along with one leg though. It sort of glitched and had like one leg, and it was still running, and it was a bit weird. Medtech research, I think, is somewhere there. That'll be next stream now, because don't have really have time. She'll be back any bloody moment from like 10 minutes from now, so with my fat ass towards medtech. Get distracted, loot a crashed plane. Ooh, gunners. I didn't realize gunners here. How sensible! How sensible! They don't have the buttons on the rack and the little up carts. How sensible! That's like logical. That shouldn't be right. Super mutants. Nope, I hit the disciple by accident. Oopsie. It's a good job. It's a good job they're not aggressive to me. There's a lot of disciples out here. A lot of disciples out here. The Nuka World Raiders do sort of take over a bit. I think that's sort of the whole point.
Hey, I'm not sure what's worse. Wearing a tie or wearing a teddy bear?
I would definitely say the teddy bear is worse. I mean, at least with a tie you're trying to look classy. While wearing a teddy bear you just look like an idiot.
Yes.
Or a kid. Oh yeah, better loot the cargo hold. No way you find a key for this one. I'm sure there is a key for this. There we go.
Yes.
Lots and lots of booty here, like Medex, Mentat. They were smuggling some shit. They were really smuggling some shit in Skylanes. The bobby pin.
Hey there. Things are boring as hell since Nisha made us team up. I ain't no fan of playing nice with others.
You know, when you think of raiders, disciples are sort of ones that you'd think of. You know, they're basically anarchy. The only rule they have is don't get caught, which is, to be honest, a good rule. If you're gonna have one rule, that'd be the one. Gunner. Oh. Dead. My accuracy is terrible. I love how the combat music for the sentry bot, which like goes down in like 5 hits. I know I missed a few, but sentry bots, sentry bots are always portrayed as like this big threat, but they're not, kind of not. They're kind of non-threat. They're not. I've never really found sentry bots all that threatening. Because they go down. Yeah, they have good firepower, but they go down way too easily. If you're gonna be threatened by any robot, it'll be the Assaultrons. Because those head lasers just do stupid amounts of damage. Even with ridiculous armor, they still do massive amounts of damage. Guns aren't exactly covert either. I mean, they're clever, definitely. They actually have like engines. They have the old wind turbines. Gunners are actually quite clever. I don't know why the combat music's still going. There's nothing left. This is the sort of music. Oh, there's a bloatfly. Well, I just want. See, was that really worth keeping the music on for? Because there was a bloatfly in range? Really? Yes, it's not automatic, this one. The 4-barrel is automatic. Whee! Splat. Keep going. A bloatfly! Overkill! Overkill! At this point, I'm just going to go overkill with a missile launch. I can't be asked to deal with bloatflies. Ew! A festering bloatfly. Oh, sorry, I'll take that phone call. Possible cold call. It's got that distinctly call centry, lots of background noise. Lots of background noise. But they did actually get the service right for once. They said Virgin Media cable, which is what we do have. Mainly because Sky kind of was shit. We had Sky at one point in our life, and it was kind of shit. Every time there was a bit of wind, the service dropped straight out. And nowadays we have it because Virgin does a good internet package. Good being a relative term. I mean, Virgin Media is not exactly well known for having a reliable internet. It seems to die a lot. In the middle of the night, Virgin Media just seems to die on the internet sometimes. Probably because they do all their maintenance in the middle of the night. But they can't wait till like 3 o'clock in the like 3 AM to 5 AM where like no one's around. God, really, that means I must be close. We're not alone. Oof. Yay! At least it was a relevant piece. It didn't clearly it didn't help the synth who was wearing it. It clearly didn't save the wearer, because that was a Mirelurk. No, this is one of the most pointless places in Fallout 4. There is like nothing of real value in it, and you're going to suck a hell of a lot of rads to get that little bit of value. You're sucking a lot of rads. You're sucking an awful lot of rads to get through here. Obviously, I'm not quite high radiation resistance, but okay, so it's not odds.
I'm in.
Brief sum up of the logs. This place had massive health and safety violations, as you can clearly tell. They killed the health and safety inspector was going to report them, so they had to kill him, and they buried him. You know, got rid of the evidence. Basically, oh, he never showed up. It when asked, he was, oh, he never showed up. You know, and if you go through this barrel storage, you'll see that they were trying to bury his body, and they were dumping it into the water, which is arguably even worse. You know, you're killing the health and safety inspector because he saw this. They were just dumping it straight into the water. Let's actually see if this is. I forgot you can't run with barrels. But see what I mean by you soak up an awful lot of rads for. You soak up an awful lot of rads for very, very little booty. Very inefficient, this place. And it's got like no point in any quests either. Oh, fuck it, I'll use a bit of rad away. I can't be bothered to wait for all that to cleanse. East, south, there, southeast, dump there. That was stuck on a fence. Yeah, it's daylight, so I'm actually curing rads at the fastest possible rate you can. Here, Deathclaw, Deathclaw, Deathclaw. Let's see if I can't beta it out. There. Where's my jolly fat man? This isn't the New Vegas Fat Man, this has really short range. So, and it doesn't have half as big a boom either. The New Vegas Fat Man has a boom the size of a county, it's awful. You know, it truly is a portable nuke, the New Vegas one, but it's also so powerful and so massive range that it is just unusably dangerous. Well, the Fallout 4 one I would say is more usable, but it is much shorter range. Mainly because if it had any longer range, it would be kind of the longest range weapon in Fallout 4. Because for some reason, all Fallout 4 weapons have really short range. Really short. Like, you can't... You know, it's like 200 distance units, which isn't much. You know, very, very short range weapons. It's why I've taken a damage reduction on like the sniper rifles there, because I was sick of them being so pathetically short ranged. Medtech research is around here somewhere. There it is. There's that little health dot there. Now I'll never be able to clear that in time. I don't like saving it, even in the middle of something. Oh no! Ferals! Here, feral, feral, feral. Roll a grenade in.
There's information pays off. Let's head inside and grab it.
Anyways, I was just wondering how I done Vault 88 where I cured the little kid. I must have, because I've got Curie with me, so I must have. So we're going to find the other miracle cure. But this one's the pre-war miracle cure, because medtech rather than Vault tech. But that is sort of... I am on borrowed time now. So we're just going to save up outside. So, that is the end of the stream. Thank you for watching. Subscribe or donate if you want. Donation links in the description as per usual, as is a list of all past Fallout 4 live streams. Yeah, not bad. And that is the end of the stream. Good. Bye.